Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to save a worksheet as a template and then unlock cells that you want to be changed, making sure that other cells stay locked, and then how to protect your worksheet to make sure that all of that takes place. Okay, so I have this worksheet here and I've put in information. I put in a little image here, and all of the information that I have in here I want to stay the same. So every time someone pulls up this file to make a new order, all of this information will be consistent. So that means, for instance, that I don't want people to be able to change item just to whatever they want. I don't want them to be able to change the name, unit, price. I've put totals in this column. I definitely don't want them to change any of my formulas. So there are places on this worksheet that I want to allow someone to be able to change, and then there's definitely places where we don't want them to be changed. So what that entails is locking and unlocking some of the cells. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this file as a template. So I'm just going to call it, let's see, 6B template example. Okay. You guys have something to call it. I'm just doing this as an example. And now what I'm going to do is find the Excel template. I'll click on that. Now notice when you save it, it automatically goes over to where the Office keeps all of its custom or its templates. But in this case, we want to be able to find it. So we're going to go back to our folder that we've been working with. If you were working on a computer that you're working on all the time, you could definitely save it over there. But for this example, we're going to go ahead and just save it into our folder that we have for our class. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Save. Okay, so now this is a template, and I can tell because it says .xltx, so the T stands for template. Now what I want to do is unlock the cells that I want to be able to be changed. Okay, by default, Excel has all of the cells in your worksheet locked. So you can see I just clicked on cell B6 randomly. You can see it's locked. But the reason why it doesn't really make a difference one way or the other is if a sheet is not protected, then the cells can be locked, unlocked, they'll still act as normal. So the caveat here is that you unlock cells and then protect the worksheet to make all of that take effect. So in this case, what I'm going to do is select the cells that I want to unlock. In other words, the cells that I want to be able to be changed. So first I'm going to select C6 through C7. And now I'm using my control key on my keyboard, so I'm holding down the control key and selecting C10 through C15. So again, these are all the cells that I want someone to be able to change. I don't want them to change these guys, so this is what I'm trying to do is select only the cells to be changed. Now in this area I want them to be able to change all of these, but definitely not the total, not my headings. So again, I'm still holding on the control key and I'm going to select cell B18 through E39. There we go. And then I'm going to let go of the mouse button and let go of the control key. So if I just scroll up, I can see that these are the three areas that I want to unlock. So now I'm going to go back over to my Format button and come down on the Protection area and click on Format Cells. And I'm going to click inside of this box to uncheck the locked button. So now that means that I'm going to unlock these cells. Click on OK. And now these cells are going to be able to be changed once I protect the worksheet, but these will not. So if I just again kind of click on one of these cells, go back to Format, and then Format Cells, I can see that this is still locked. So that's exactly what I want. Okay, so now that I have unlocked the areas that I want, I'm going to go back over to the Format button, and this time I'm going to choose Protect Sheet. So it's fine, we're going to keep these selections, allowing people to be able to select either locked or unlocked cells, but they're not going to be able to make any changes to the locked cells. So I'm going to go ahead and type in a password as it indicates in the book. It's Go Series. Then I'm going to click on OK. And this is where I confirm the password, and they definitely caution you to make sure that this is a password that you're going to remember, because Excel does not have a way for you to retrieve that password. So just make sure that you're keeping track of the password somewhere that you can find it if needed. Okay, so now I'm going to click on OK, and my sheet is protected. A couple ways I know that it's protected. If I go back to the format button, now my choice is to unprotect the sheet, so I know that it's protected. And also, if I come in here, let's say I decide that instead of item I want to call it item number. So I just started typing on my keyboard, and you'll see that you get this error message that says you're trying to type on a protected sheet. I could type in here, this is one of our unlocked cells. Let's say I was going to type Mesa College. So you can see it did allow me to do that, but it definitely wouldn't allow me to try to type in the name area. Okay, so you can see that this, I'll just delete that. This is now protected. Okay, so I'm going to just save my changes real quick. Okay, now I'm going to just close this workbook. Okay, and I'm going to go back to File and then Open. I'll choose this template file, and it comes up. And I could have left it open actually. It comes up, it's still the template. So now what I want to do is click on File and Save As. I'll click on my folder, and I'll just call it 6B. I'll just say Worksheet Example. And instead of saving it as a template, actually I'll just take this off. I'll just delete that. I want to save it as a regular workbook. So now this way I am creating a worksheet based on that template. Okay, so just make sure you're changing it to a workbook. I click on Save. And now you can see I can type in information, but this information is still protected. So I think I have a sample of the actual order here. All of the information got typed in, but you can see over here, like if I came in here for some reason and tried to start typing, it's not going to let me. Over here, it's not going to let me. So we have the information unlocked where we want cells to be able to be changed, and we kept these other items locked so that everything stays consistent, our formulas stay intact, etc. So I hope that this helps you understand the whole unlocking, locking, and protecting the worksheet process. Okay, so that's it for now. Take care.